world. It's me, it's PvP, and I wanted to talk about failure. I was listening to one of John Lee Dumas's podcasts. It's one of my favorite podcasts, and I listen to it often. And he was interviewing this young lady where he said something to the effect of be happy every time that you're told no, because that means that you're getting closer to a yes. And it just, got me and got my wheels turning. And the truth of the matter is, is failure so bad? I mean, you cannot unlearn what you've learned by failing. So, in saying so, you will know not to repeat that same mistake the next time. In the last 8 months, I've had a lot of failures. I've made a lot of bad decisions when I was sourcing, when I was picking on what money to use to spend on this and what money to use to spend on that. And I've learned in those months and through watching so many numerous and countless videos through the reselling community. And once again, this is a big shout out to the whole reselling community, just for changing my life basically and showing me this life of what to get, what not to get, and even some things that they suggested to do that ended up totally not working for me. But failure is not bad. Failure is a good thing. Failure is a great thing. As a matter of fact, I would even say that failure, does it really even exist? It's just lessons learned. They're, once again, show you what not to do the next time around, the next go around. This is what I will not commit to. This is what I'm not going to do, because I already learned that that ain't working, So, in that same podcast episode, John Lee Dumas podcast episode, he was interviewing the young lady. She also spoke about getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I found that fantastic. She said that she does that because she knows that a breakthrough personally for herself is going to happen. And I've had that feeling before, where you're going to either go talk to a pretty girl or you're going to go into some situation where all eyes will be on you. You just do not know, but you just go into it and you just go through it, go through with it anyway. So being comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I mean, when you have a combination of those two things, of accepting failure as this is a good thing and being uncomfortable with being uncomfortable, how can you lose? How can you lose? If all failed, if everything failed in this business venture, and it may, I'm not saying that 100% that I'm going to succeed and I've said it's definitely a win that the last 8 months I've continued this lifestyle. But if I fail, and the worst case scenario is that I have to go get a job again, and that's like the worst case scenario. I can still, a lot can still happen before it comes to that point. So failure is a good thing, and being comfortable with being uncomfortable is an even better thing. A combination of both of those, and you can't lose. No way, shape, or form, you can't lose. Because you're inviting the failure to go ahead and learn, like I said, what not to do the next time. So I hope this information helps you out, and keep making that popcorn pop.